the freaking bruise on my chin. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, hi, I'm Amy, welcome. I make videos about online business, money, manifestation, traveling, making passive income, and I'm really excited because today I'm actually going to get a skin treatment called Easy Gel. So I figured I would take you guys along with me, and that's why I have no makeup on right now. So Easy Gel, what it is basically like a natural alternative to filler. I have some like hollowing under my eyes and my cheeks right here, and then kind of around my smile line. And I wanted to do something that's like going to be preventative, but also like help my body regenerate itself rather than putting like something fake into my body. I've done filler before, and at this point, like, I'm not opposed to filler. I actually have filler in my lips, and I've gotten it in my chin before, and I probably would do it again, but I just want to minimize it as much as possible because I don't want to end up looking like I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about, like super overfilled and puffy. Like, that is not the look that I'm going for. But I really like Jen, who I'm going to see right now, because she's very, very conservative. She will always tell me like, no, I'm not doing that on you, or like, I don't think you should do that. She did my lips, and I think did a really good job. They're very small and natural. So yeah, I'll have her maybe explain a little bit more about Easy Gel and the whole process, and just take you guys behind the scenes and let you know my thoughts.
Plasma, that's the platelet-rich fiber.
Amazing.
Generate new tissue. So in that regard, I mean, I don't know if I would be right to say absolutely not. I think that every time you repuncture the skin, you're like calling on the fibroblasts to make new tissue, which is a form of scarring, or can be a form of scarring.
Okay, so only half is done right now. She's done this side of my face so far, but I wanted to show you guys the difference because you can see even like this side looks so much more lifted. So she was saying that the Easy Gel kind of gives an appearance of filler, except that Easy Gel goes away after, like, how long would you say it stays in there?
It varies. I would say like 3 to 6 months is like best case scenario.
Okay.
You know, immediately you're sort of swollen a little bit from the liquid. That's going to go down a little bit, so you're going to have a little bit of a letdown, but should continue to improve. Maybe like 30. The best we say is about 30% of what you would get with gel. Okay. That's like best case scenario.
Okay. Wow, I'm just like so impressed with how good this side looks.
Like when you smile, the apple of the cheek is higher on your right.
Yeah, wow. Okay, you guys, I am absolutely shook at the results. So I'm a little bit swollen right now, a little bit red, but it literally, like, I mean, you guys saw the before and after. What she did, it was almost like I got a bunch of filler, but like in the best way. Like, it really like made my cheekbones pop. It gave me like a little bit more fullness down here where I have lost some volume. Like, it looks so good. The only downside now is that like it goes away, so I need to get it done again in like 3 months if I want to like keep it up. But another option, she said, so Jen is amazing, by the way. If you're in LA, you should definitely go to her. She said that Easy Gel is also a really good way to like basically test drive filler before getting it. So she's like, if you like the way that this looks and you wanted to do filler, she basically could achieve the same result by doing, we did not do any filler today, just the Easy Gel, but she said if I came back, she could do like a little bit of filler in the chin to give like the same look there, and then also like I think she did a little bit right here to just kind of like lift my cheeks a little bit. So that's an option. She also said people do it in their lips if like you're scared of getting lip filler and you want to just like see what that looks like. I didn't do that, but oh, we also put some in my hair because she said that it can help with like hair regrowth, and we had extra left over. So overall, just really good experience. I'll keep you guys updated. Obviously, I want to see what everything looks like when the swelling goes down, and then also I'll probably have to do a follow up in a couple of months and let you guys know like how long it lasts and things like that, because she said she has some clients who do it once and like don't need to come back, and then she has other clients who come and do it like 3 times and then achieve the result that they're going for. So yeah, overall really happy. Let me know if you guys have any questions about this, because it's not a new thing, but I think a lot of providers don't do it because they'd rather just like sell you on filler. But anyways, I have a couple other beauty treatments this week that I'm doing prior to moving to Hawaii. So I think maybe I'll take you guys along with some of those other things and just kind of like my last couple days in LA. You guys, It is the next day. I'm getting ready to go for a hike, but I had to get on camera to show you the freaking bruise on my chin from the Easy Gel. Ready for it? It's pretty intense. I like it wasn't even that painful, but like I was getting ready for bed last night and went to the bathroom and I was like, oh shit, that's a pretty big bruise. So I sent a picture of it to Jen and I was like, is this normal? And I am so lucky that she was like awake. She calls me and was like asking me questions just to make sure that like it wasn't anything serious, and I think it's just a bruise. But actually it is weird because like when she did that part of my face, it was like super painful, and when I have had chin filler like years ago, it was really painful too. So I don't know if I just have like a super sensitive chin or what, but so I guess really the only like risk from the Easy Gel is that you can potentially bruise. So just know that if you're gonna get it. I mean, normally you look great after, but obviously with everything there is chance of bruising. So I'm glad that I don't really have anything important to do on camera. I mean, I'm still gonna be creating content, but like you guys aren't gonna stop watching because I have a chin bruise, you know? Hi guys, so I just showed you a little behind the scenes of my keratin treatment. I can't believe how long my hair looks right now. I don't normally have it like this straight. So the keratin treatment, you can see my hair looks like really thin, which is normal after the treatment because they like straighten the out of it. They put this like solution in your hair and then straighten it and like press it into your hair, and it just makes it like so soft and silky and smooth. And I wanted to get this done. I do it like twice a year. I wanted to get it done though right before Hawaii because it helps a ton if you have like naturally frizzy, dry looking hair. It just makes it look like so much healthier, and it also helps, like I can blow dry my hair so much faster when I have this done. So yeah, I got that done and I feel really good about that. And oh, actually I am headed back to our old house. It's now being rented by other people, but I need to go pick up some mail from there, and I'll just take you guys with me. I don't know what else the rest of the day is going to entail, but yeah. Good morning, you guys. Okay, I'm so excited because I just got my results back. I did one of those tests where they take your saliva, a blood sample, and a stool sample, and then they tell you what your like biological age is. And it also gives you a list of like foods you should be avoiding based on your gut health, foods you should be eating, your oral microbiome, like a bunch of other like health grades essentially. And I'm kind of surprised at a lot of them. So I thought I would show you guys like what this looks like. Hold on one second. So the thing that I was like most shocked by is that the foods that it is telling me to avoid are actually a lot of the foods that don't upset my stomach, which makes me feel like it's inaccurate. It's like meat, potatoes, coconut, fish, honey. Like I am totally good and not bloated when I eat these foods. But then when it's telling me like the superfoods to eat, this is a lot of like fruit and vegetable, like things that would bloat me. So that's very confusing. But then the thing that makes me think that this is like super accurate is that one of my like non-optimal scores is for vascular health, and it's saying my results indicate that your blood vessels might need additional support to function optimally. And if you guys follow me on TikTok, I recently was talking about a very embarrassing issue that is directly related to like blood vessels. So you can either Google that or you can go over to my TikTok and figure out what I'm talking about. But that would check out, like that makes sense to me. So then it makes me think, okay, like maybe this is like really accurate. A lot of my other tests are just good or average, which is good. Except it says that I have my LDL cholesterol is high and my vitamin D is low, which also makes sense because I feel like even when I'm in the sun, like I still a lot of times don't have enough vitamin D. But the one score that I know everybody's interested in, because I know it was like the one thing that I was the most interested, was what my biological age is. So drum roll please. My biological age is 37 and my actual age is not 26. I wish. My actual age is 36 and my biological age is 37. So not that far off. I mean, that's kind of honestly what I was thinking it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be very similar to like my actual age, maybe a little bit higher, but not too far off. So I'm definitely going to like follow some of the recommendations and see if I can, maybe I'll like retest again in a year or something and see if that goes down. I wasn't sharing the name of this test yet because, to be honest, like I don't know if I recommend it or not, but because I know a lot of you guys are probably just curious, it's the Viome test. And I will, again, I'm not saying that you should do it or you shouldn't do it. I don't really know how I feel about it yet, but I will link, I think it gave me like a $50 off or something coupon when I got my results. So I'll leave that below if anyone else is curious and wants to do it. But I'm also curious from you guys, like, has anyone else taken this test and did you feel like it was accurate or not? Because it's hard for me to really know, like, is this bullshit or is this legit? You know, like what do I go off of? Today is one of those days where I am just like feeling so lucky that I will never work a normal job again, that I will never work for somebody else again. Like, let me just tell you about my morning. So it's a random Monday. I woke up, had some coffee, had some matcha. I did respond to a couple of emails, but it was very leisurely. And then I made a nail appointment and I was gonna drive to the nail appointment, but it is such a nice day out that I was like, you know what? Why don't I walk? And also this is a really beautiful walk. I'm basically walking through Beverly Hills. So I just decided I'd get my steps in today. Enjoy the beautiful air. Maybe grab a matcha on the way. The best. Wanted to show you guys the after of my nails. I got them much shorter, but they look so good. I just had a little snack and stopped to get a Starbucks. I'm not really sure what else I'm going to do right now. There's an Erewhon nearby, so I could go there and just do some browsing. I have to like do all the fun LA things before I leave in a couple days because we're moving to Hawaii in literally 4 days, which is insane. And I feel like Erewhon is gonna be one of the things that I miss the most, the bougiest grocery store ever. But I actually don't really need anything, so. Okay, I'm walking home now, but I'm listening to this podcast that is so interesting. So there was this herbalist on the podcast and she was saying that caffeine has a masculine energy, which is so interesting. If you guys have been following my vlog now for a while, I cut out caffeine after being like super addicted. I cut out caffeine like a year ago, which coincidentally was like the exact same time that I rebranded to Lazy Millionaire. Lazy Millionaire being like my rebellion against hustle culture. So I've been off caffeine for like the last year, and in that time I have become like, hold on, love to those girls, but they were just screaming in the background of my video. But in the last year I've become like so much more just in tune, I would say, with my intuition and like my natural baseline energy and just like alignment of what I want in my life, just all of these like much more feminine qualities, I would say. And also life has just started to feel like a lot easier in a lot of ways. So I don't know, I'm not saying that anybody should go off caffeine, because if somebody had told me that I should do that, I'd be like, F off, no way, because I was so addicted. But if you are somebody who's feeling like super burnt out or super just like in their masculine energy and you want to like lean into more of like the feminine side of things, maybe trying cutting out caffeine is like an easy place to start. And the caveat I always give with that too is like, you don't have to cut it out completely. Like I still drink matcha here and there because I love to still have a little bit of it. It does help me focus and be productive in those moments that like you really need it. But I think that when it becomes an issue is like when you are literally relying on that caffeine in order to function and you can't do anything without it. I think that's when it's like a really big problem. So anywho, my 2 cents about caffeine. Okay, you guys, it has been a couple of days since the last time I vlogged. My chin bruise is getting a lot better, so I'm feeling good about that. We just packed up the rest of our belongings. It's our last night in the Airbnb. We leave for Hawaii tomorrow. We're moving to Hawaii tomorrow. I literally can't believe it. It's the first time that the dogs have flown, so it'll be interesting. Got them some like calming meds and a lot of anxious, excited energy right now, but we're so excited. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. I know this was like kind of a short, sporadic vlog. I showed you guys some of my like beauty treatments and stuff, but let me know if you want to see more stuff like that. But the next vlog will be very Hawaii centric, so I'll do like a home tour, updates and all of that, so make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in a couple of days from Hawaii. Bye!